Just a little post yoga bliss video. So, what do you do for self care? I had this conversation with a friend yesterday, and she told me now about another friend of ours who I haven't seen in a while and who's very torn, who feels very torn because her parents are in a different country. She moved to a different country, and now her boyfriend lives in this country that I'm in Germany. So she moved to this other country for a job, and she got a really great job. And originally she wanted to work less, but now she's basically working more at this job, and then she worries about her parents who are at a totally different country. And she has her boyfriend in this country, so it's not only about all of these different countries, but she's feeling really torn between being the good girlfriend, being the good daughter, being the good career woman, and she actually feels torn between the responsibility that she believes she has towards her parents and the responsibility that she believes she has towards her boyfriend, and the responsibility that she has towards her employer, because she's learned that career is very vital and important, and she's basically learned that everything else is important but her. And this is something that I see is so, you can see my my laptop back there, because I just did some yoga, and I took actually nearly an hour out of my day to practice self-care, practice self-love. And I could have done many other things with this time, but it was super important for me to take this time and to come back into my body, to come back into my power, to come back into my state where things feel flow and calm and balanced. And before that, actually, I felt a little all over the place, and I didn't really know what to do first, and then I totally forget that I had an appointment. And this is what I feel like it somehow relates to the story of my friend, because we believe we have to do so many things out of responsibility, and or because you do them in order to be a good girl. You do put your parents' or your boyfriend's needs first in order to be a good girl, or you put work first in order to be a good girl. But what happens is that we keep running out of juice. We keep running out of life. We get burned out, we get depressed, we get anxious, and we actually don't function as well as we would if we would just take these 15 minutes that I just did this hour and practice a little self-care. Because right now I feel nourished again. I feel full, and I remember that I have an appointment with a friend, and I remember that there actually isn't that much that I still have to do. Just shower, dress, and go and meet my friend. So, and now, after having taken this time for myself, which was vital, my whole state of being has shifted. Whilst before that, I would have gone out totally stressing and forgetting my appointment with my friend and forgetting what I wanted to do. Now I feel calm, I feel relaxed, and this actually rippled. So now I go out and meet my friend, and I have this calm, relaxed state of mind, and I can address her in a different way than I would have if I was stressed. And this is basically what I mean. If we are so conditioned to put everyone else first and to be everything to everyone that we totally neglect ourselves, our needs, and actually we neglect our bodies, and we come to a place where we run empty and where we don't have anything to give anymore, where we snap easily, where we are self-absorbed, where we are actually more self-absorbed than if we would have taken the time to actually take care of ourselves. Isn't that ironic? So, because I notice that whenever I really take time to do whatever fills my cup, I'm way more present with other people in my life. I can give way more, and I'm way less self-absorbed than if I'm running on empty and I feel like I can hardly focus on somebody when they tell me something, because I'm basically empty. I've got nothing to give. So this is just to contemplate what are the things you can do to fill your cup. And it doesn't have to be even an hour. Sometimes it's just 5 minutes. Like what I tell my clients, it's basically the homework that I prescribe the most, because we live in busy times, but most of my clients are women and they love to dance. So why not just put on a song and dance your heart out? No one is gonna see you, and even if, so what? But basically what this does is it will bring you out of your head, it will bring you into your body, and it will replenish you in a way, because dance is something that replenishes many women. If that doesn't work for you, find out what does. And that's just my little side note for today. So really take care of yourself, make time for self-care, and see how it affects your life. Don't take my word for it, just practice it. And yeah, write down a list of things that you can do to actually replenish yourself, and then watch what it does in your surroundings, because most people think they have an obligation towards others, and we do, but we do have the obligation to actually take care of ourselves so that we can go out into this world and be ourselves.